Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss another topic, that is factors which affect photosynthesis. So now let us discuss with the topic as such. Now, factors which affect the photosynthesis. There are many factors. It can be classified as external factors and internal factors which affect the rate of photosynthesis. For example, the distribution of leaves on the plant, the number of leaves, the orientation of leaves, the amount of chloroplast present in the leaves, the amount of chlorophyll present in the leaves. Apart from that, there are certain other factors such as genetic factors and rate of growth of the plant, which also affect the rate of photosynthesis. External factors such as light intensity, carbon dioxide concentration, availability of water, temperature also affect the rate of photosynthesis. In this lecture, we will be studying about factors such as light intensity, the amount of carbon dioxide, water availability and temperature, which affects the rate of photosynthesis. Let me tell you before this, there is a Blackman's law of limiting factor which affects the rate of photosynthesis. That means the factor which is present in the least amount. For example, if suppose carbon dioxide is present in the least amount and all other factors are present in a good amount, then carbon dioxide concentration will start affecting the rate of photosynthesis. So it is the factor which is present in the least amount that becomes a limiting factor and start affecting the rate of photosynthesis. If suppose the carbon dioxide level is increased, then any other factor, for example water availability, may become a limiting factor. So first of all, we will be studying about the light intensity and how it affects the rate of photosynthesis. So you can see this graph over here. See here, rate of photosynthesis is given and here light intensity is given. As the light intensity is being increased, rate of photosynthesis is slowly increasing. But after a certain level, the rate of photosynthesis becomes constant. And even if we increase the light intensity, the rate of photosynthesis is getting constant. Now here in the second diagram you can see rate of photosynthesis is increasing, light intensity you can see it is becoming constant and then it is decreasing. So light intensity affects the rate of photosynthesis. After a certain level, if you start increasing the rate of light intensity, at a stage will come when it will start to damage the chloroplast and the pigments, chlorophyll pigments which are present in them. In that particular case, rate of photosynthesis will start decreasing because it will start damaging the cell organelles which are present in the cell. So in that case, rate of photosynthesis will decrease. So light intensity is a factor in the production of sugar, or you can say it enhances rate of photosynthesis, but at a certain level. Moreover, I would like to tell you that in certain cases light intensity can become a factor. For example, a plant growing in a forest area shadowed by a bigger trees, bigger plants, that plant may not be able to receive the sunlight as such in a proper amount. In that particular case, light intensity become a limiting factor. In most of the condition, light intensity is not a limiting factor. Only about 10% of the total sunlight is sufficient for plant to perform photosynthesis at an optimal rate. So rarely light intensity is a limiting factor. Now let us study about certain other things. I have told you in the previous lectures about C4 and C3 plants. I told you that C4 plants, in case of C4 plants, the Calvin cycle enzymes are located in the bundle sheath cells much deeper inside the leaves, and therefore an amount of carbon dioxide present in the bundle sheet cells for the rubisco to act is very high as compared to in C3 plants, because C3 plants, the Calvin cycle enzymes are located in the mesophyll cells. They are in direct contact with the air. So you know that the amount of oxygen present in the air is more as compared to carbon dioxide. So rubisco enzyme will get attached with the oxygen rather than carbon dioxide, and photorespiration phenomena can occur. In that case, rate of photosynthesis will decrease. Therefore, you can see here, as you increase the carbon dioxide concentration, you see saturation limit for C3 plants is much higher for carbon dioxide concentration. That means that you increase carbon dioxide concentration and you will see that the rate of photosynthesis will also increase in case of C3 plant, but not in C4 plant, because in case of C4 plant, rubisco enzyme already gets carbon dioxide in a very pure amount in the bundle sheet cells. It is not in case of C3 plants, because oxygen is present there and it combines with rubisco enzyme, and if suppose the carbon dioxide increases, then rubisco will combine with carbon dioxide. So rate of photosynthesis in case of C3 plants can be increased if carbon dioxide level is increased, not in case of C4 plants. C4 plants, whatever carbon dioxide they are getting inside the bundle sheet cells, and so carbon dioxide concentration is rarely a limiting factor in case of C4 plant. Now you see rate of photosynthesis and temperature, how it affects. The green light shows C3 plants. Now this blue light shows C4 plants, and this is CAM plants. Now CAM plants are those plants which open their stomata during the light hours. So they are very temperature sensitive. That is the reason, see their graph has been is very lower, बहुत नीचे की तरफ ग्राफ दिखाया गया है. इनका मैक्सिमम एंड और मिनिमम एंड जो है वो बहुत रेंज जो होता है बहुत पास पास होता है. लेकिन आप C3 प्लांट्स के केस में देखिए, ये रेंज बढ़ गया है. ये रेंज जो है वो बढ़ा हुआ है. ग्रीन लाइट लाइन जो शो कर रही है ये काफ़ी बड़ा दिख रहा है आपको, रेंज बढ़ा हुआ है. तो C3 प्लांट्स जो है वो ज़्यादा टेम्परेचर पे भी ऑपरेट कर सकते हैं, फंक्शनल हो सकते हैं, और इनका जो मैक्सिमम टेम्परेचर जहाँ पे इनका रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस मैक्सिमम हो वो अराउंड बिटवीन 25 to 30 डिग्री के आसपास है इन केस ऑफ C3 plants as such. Now in case of C4 plant, even if you increase the temperature beyond 30 degrees centigrade, the rate of photosynthesis will increase. The reason is that all the enzymes are located very deep inside the bundle sheet cells in case of C4 plants. Mesophyll cell C3 plants में जितने भी Calvin cycle के enzymes are, they are present in the mesophyll cells which are in direct contact with the air. Any change in the temperature can bring changes in the enzymes of the Calvin cycle, and they may become non-functional, and that is the reason why rate of photosynthesis in C4 plants can be increased. You can increase that even at higher temperature. If the temperature is higher, rate of photosynthesis will increase in case of C4 plants, but that is not in case of C3 plants. This can be observed from this diagram. Now here we are combining three things. See, light intensity, how it plays role in rate of photosynthesis. Up to a certain limit, rate of photosynthesis increases and then it becomes constant. Temperature, you can see between 25 to 35 degree. As the temperature increases, between 25 to 35 degree, rate of photosynthesis is maximum. Carbon dioxide concentration also, you increase the carbon dioxide concentration, rate of photosynthesis will also increase, especially in case of C3 plants. But after some time, rate of photosynthesis will become constant. So all these three things become constant after a certain time, may become limiting after a certain time. Let me tell you, availability of water is also one of the one of the important parameter in deciding the rate of photosynthesis. If the water availability is less, it can cause wilting of leaves. Now, due to availability of less surface area, rate of photosynthesis will decrease. Less surface area on the leaves, rate of photosynthesis can go down. अगर विल्टिंग होगी तो रोलिंग ऑफ लीव्स होगी, और अगर रोलिंग ऑफ लीव्स होगी तो बट नेचुरल है, रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस इफेक्ट होगा. Now, even if you increase the if the water concentration is very less, the stomata will get closed. If the stomata will get closed, naturally the diffusion of gases, that is exchange of gases, will also affect. And if exchange of gases is affected, CO2 will not be able to move inside the cells. That will also affect the rate of photosynthesis. So availability of water indirectly it affects the rate of photosynthesis as such. So that is also one of the most important parameter. Now, this is just a idea about how the water stress affects the photosynthesis. So you can see it mainly because of the stomatal closure. Even metabolic breakdown can happen. So that is the whole thing. Now let us talk about the homework assignment. Name the factors which affect the rate of photosynthesis. So I have already told you, discuss the factors, 4 factors which we have already studied. Apart from that, the number of leaves, the orientation of leaves, the amount of chloroplast and chlorophyll pigments present in the leaves, that also decides the rate of photosynthesis. Apart from that, the growth of the plant, the metabolism of the plant, that is again a deciding factor which affects the rate of photosynthesis. Now explain law of limiting factor, Blackman's law of limiting factor. You have to explain in your own words. So I have already told you how light intensity affects the rate of photosynthesis. I have already told you, I have given a diagram and I have told you that a light intensity up to a certain limit, it increases, it is helpful in increasing the rate of photosynthesis, but up to a certain limit. Now how carbon dioxide affects the rate of photosynthesis? I have already told you in case of C3 plants, the current level of carbon dioxide is a limiting factor, but not in case of C4 plants, because you know the Calvin cycle enzymes are located inside the bundle sheet cells where oxygen cannot reach and it cannot combine with Rubisco. So Rubisco is left only to combine with carbon dioxide and not with oxygen. So no photorespiration occurs here. Now because of that, only the pure form of carbon dioxide combines with the Rubisco enzyme, and hence the rate of photosynthesis is not affected. So the current level of carbon dioxide in the globe, whatever level we have right now, that can be a limiting factor for C3 plants but not for C4 plants. So that is all I have to say. Thank you and have a nice day.